Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're taking a guided tour of a pretty cool tool called Flippy's CAD. It's designed specifically for real estate investors, and we're going to see how it helps you manage everything from analyzing a deal to counting the final profit.
You know, this is the question, isn't it? The one that keeps every property flipper up at night. Is this place a hidden gem or a total disaster? Well, the tool we're looking at today is all about helping you answer that question with a lot more confidence and a lot less guesswork.
All right, here's our game plan. We'll start with a quick overview of what Flippy's actually is. Then we'll get into the real meat of it, the deal calculator. After that, we'll check out a neat feature called the AI Mentor, see how it tracks your projects and profits, and finally, talk about how you can take it for a spin yourself.
Okay, first things first. Before we get lost in the details, let's pull back and get that 30,000-foot view. What is this tool really all about? So, at its heart, it's an analysis and organization tool. It's not going to magically tell you what to buy, but it gives you a solid framework to put all your numbers, all your estimates, and all your plans in one place so you can make a smart decision. And hey, a quick but super important heads up. We're here to walk you through the software. What the buttons do, what the screens show, that kind of stuff. We are absolutely not providing any financial, legal, or tax advice. That's a job for the pros.
You know, every good tour starts with a map, right? Well, here it is. This is the system map for the entire tool. It shows you the whole workflow from start to finish. Think of this as our guide for the next few minutes. We're going to hit each of these stops along the way.
Next up, we're diving into what I like to call the engine room, the core deal calculator. This is really the heart of the system, where you figure out if a property is actually worth your time and money.
What's great is that the calculator isn't just one giant, intimidating spreadsheet. It smartly breaks the process down into 4 simple steps. It walks you through everything, making sure you don't forget any crucial details, from the basic property info to all your expenses and financing. And here's where the magic really happens. You've got specific spots for all your numbers: utilities, insurance, financing, you name it. But the best part? It all updates in real time. You punch in a number, and bam, the totals change instantly. This means you can play around with different scenarios and immediately see how it affects your potential profit.
So, you've put in all this raw data. Now what do you do with it? Well, this is where a really modern feature comes into play, the AI Mentor. Think of it like an intelligent co-pilot sitting next to you, helping make sense of it all.
And this slide just lays it out perfectly. On the left, you've got your data inputs, basically a list of numbers. But on the right, the AI Mentor takes all of that and transforms it into a clear, coherent summary. It helps you build a story around your deal, not just stare at a spreadsheet.
Okay, so you did the analysis, the numbers looked good, and you bought the property. Awesome. Now, the real work starts. This next part is all about tracking the project and, of course, the profit, from day one all the way to the final sale.
I really like this feature. It's a visual timeline that breaks down the entire, sometimes chaotic process into these clear, manageable stages. It lets you see exactly where you are at a glance, from the moment you get the keys right up until you sell.
All right, we're about to look at the profit overview page. And just to say one more time, we're just here to understand the layout, what the tool shows you based on your inputs. We are definitely not getting into tax law or how to interpret these numbers. And as you can see, the final overview is designed to be super clean and straightforward. It just pulls together the most important numbers from your entire project: what you paid, what you spent, and what you sold it for. And then, right there at the bottom is the big one, your final calculated net profit. It's your project's entire financial story on one simple screen.
So after seeing all that, you might be thinking, okay, this looks pretty useful. How do I actually try it out? Well, let's talk about how you can get behind the wheel for your own test drive. And what's really great is that the free test drive isn't some stripped-down demo. It actually lets you access the core functions we just walked through. You can get in there and start analyzing deals, estimating costs, uploading photos, and even tracking a project's progress.
And that quote really brings it all home, doesn't it? The whole workflow, everything we've seen, is built for one reason: to help you analyze, evaluate, and track everything in one organized central place.
So, we've walked you through the map of the tool. We've shown you what's possible. The real question now is, how could a system like this help you explore the territory of your next deal? That's something to think about.